Wait, wait. Hello, guys. Give me few minutes more. All right, let's get started. I'll be doing weekly and deadly assault. Um, yeah, I just literally finished my videos on the last minute. That was I was rushing like really hard on that. Uh, anyway, let's do some weekly and stuff here. Yep, let's grab some coffee. I actually really like black coffee though. I'm not gonna lie. Hello, Allosaurus. Allosaurus Jim. Yeah, nice to see you. I would assume that you are the first time viewers. Anyway, account reviews available. And you can talk about anything about the Zenless Zone Zero. Anyway, welcome. And I will be doing some weekly, then follow with Deadly Assault. Just call me Jim. I've been wanting to participate in account review for a time. Yeah, just DM me on the Discord. Hello, Windows 7. Hello, Windows 777. Hello, Jim. Nice to see ya, guys. Ooh. Yeah, actually, Jim, you could DM me anytime. We could do the review before the Deadly Assault. We don't have to do Deadly Assault first. Masu. Okay, I see. Sure. Your account will be a shocker. Yeah. I don't know, man. Cause I used to see a swing jazz force set. Cause I used to see a swing jazz force set Yanagi. that one is by far the most shocking one. Cause he listened to somebody's on the Reddit. You're barely clearing the endgame content. Okay, sure, Matthew. I think we will go with your account first. Let's go. You can barely clear endgame content. Yeah, let's check out your account first. Let me log out first. One second. Jesus. We're gonna get into our first account from Masu, and Jim, you will be on the next line. I last pull for Vivian. Yep, she's cute. Waifu materials. And we are in. You just got Mindscape 2 Hugo? Man, that's huge, man. Let's go, we got Vivian. So every time when I'm doing the account review, this is the first thing I'm gonna do. Like I'm gonna check out your team first. But it seems like you're doing fine, to be honest. I mean, like, Piper, Vivian is generally a really good choice. And Sokaku, Lycon, Miyabi, this is standard, which is nice. And Lucy, Nicole, yep. I think Mindscape 2 is crazy. I'm not sure, man. I'm not so knowledgeable about the Hugo, about his Mindscape. So let's start with your Miyabi. Crit rate 61%. That is kind of unacceptable. It should be somewhere around like, yeah. Let me see. Attack 4. Attack 4. One crit rate. Should be okay. Let me see. Ice bonus damage to proficiency. Do you have any other like stat? Critical 1. Yeah, I think your Miyabi is... Yeah, you shouldn't be... Yep, let me swap to this one. You struggle with substat, to be honest. Yeah, this is... I would rather have you... Yeah, I would rather have you to go on with this set because getting an 80 on Miyabi is really crucial. It's really crucial. Even like even you already have like 12%. Even you have like 12% on the set. Hey, stop, Angel. So yep, this is what I think. But I think you should try it. I think you should like test it out a little bit more to see that if your crit rate is better than your crit damage. You got 6% on attack percent. Yeah, I would rather have you yeah, I would say crit rate should have better performance. But it shouldn't have that much differences. I think your Miyabi is fine, either like on your either on your crit damage or your crit rate. Yep, I'm actually niche picking a little bit. Yeah, maybe work on this one, even though you have crazy amounts of attacks. Yeah, it's a pretty good piece. Not gonna lie, but the crit rate is just a little bit low. Yep, anyway, next it should be fine. It's okay though. 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. Not bad. So let's go. So what team you're playing? Sokaku, Lycon. Let's look at your Sokaku and Lycon. Your Lycon should be on this one, Steam Oven. I'm just gonna swap it for you and max out this one. Because you're gonna get more impacts than his signature. And Shockstar Disco is acceptable. It's fine. But generally you would wanna go for the Astro Voice 4 set. But generally you wanna go for Astro Voice 4 set. But in the patch 2.0, you wanna go for like a new set for the Jufufu. Let me show you guys new set. Mountain King, ZZZ. Then let's zone 0. And where's the new set? Then 1 minute please. Row new set. Yeah, I can't find it all of a sudden. Um
こんにちは、魚醤油です。新ドライバディスクの性能が
Yep. Definitely get this. Yep, definitely get this set. It's gonna give like 30%. It's gonna give 30% crit damage. So prepare to grind for this set. The lower one set with the tiger stripe for your stunner. It would be a game changer. It would be a game changer. M1 Astra has 6W engine. M1 Astra is better. I'll send my detail once this review is over. I've been using Lycon the same way since 1.0. No, it's alright. Even with his signature is fine. This is like a little bit of optimization. It's not necessary it's not necessary the game changer. Yeah. And the reason that you wanna use the Astro Voice because the Sokaku gonna give a pretty respectable amount of quick assist, and that would generally give you more attack percentage. Let's move on next to your Sokaku. Yeah, you're gonna max your Sokaku, and yep, this is fine. This is fine. Apparently, you have watched how Six play it, and you are on the right gear. And I could see that you are swapping between the Kaboom with the Lucy. So yeah, this is good. This is good. Crit rate, anomaly mastery, which is correct. You should use anomaly mastery on these pieces. And the attack percentage, I wonder if you don't have enough attacks. Let me swap it because I can't see your attack stat. Your attack stat is 2,300. You wanna work your way up to like 2,500 by just levels up this thing, and then you will be right on the tracks. So, not a huge. I was expecting a huge problem with your with the Sokaku. You are probably one of the first account that doesn't mess up with the Sokaku that I have reviewed out of like 10 account. Yeah, most of the people would just put on the Astro Voice and sometimes the Freedom Blue 4 set. Is Yixuan gonna be hard to play? You have watched Lin Zero combo vid, and I think it's beyond cooked it. I think what he is, I haven't finished the videos yet, but I think it's basically like auto chain attacks Halumasa and the manual chain attacks Halumasa. Like even auto chain attack Halumasa could be fine, but manual chain attacking would help him a lot more, but I'm not so sure about Yixuan. But generally, you wanna use all of her ultimate. You wanna use her double ultimate on a single stun window. So yeah, let's move on to next team. Vivian, Piper, and Astra. Your Astra should be... Yep, your Astra has the right 4 pieces, but I would 100%. I would still 100. Your Astra has the right 4 pieces, and yeah, you are lacking of. Yep, you are lacking of the attack percentage. Okay, so let me check on your gear a bit. All right, I gotta. Well, usually I would not recommend you to. Usually I would not recommend people to use Bashful Demon, but your substat is just simply too low. So yeah, you should go for Bashful Demon in this case, cause like it's 3,000. And this pieces is definitely right. It's 60% energy regen, attack 30% attack percentage here. Yep, you wanna keep working on your attack percentage until you could reach like 3,000 attack. Until you could reach 3,000 attack, but then you wanna swap this Bashful Demon into. You definitely wanna swap Bashful Demon into the Kaboom. Once you have enough substat to get these 3,000 attacks. Yep, that's what you wanna work on with the Astra. Yep, I will swap it back, cause in your case, Bashful Demon is better. So next, Vivian anomaly, pen ratio. Yes, no problem with pen ratio, and crit rate, crit anomaly proficiency, anomaly. Yep. Let me see. Increase anomaly build-up rate by 40%, and anomaly proficiency increased by 20% for 5 seconds up to 6 times. So you're gonna have 100. So you're gonna have 210 anomaly. So you're gonna have another 120 anomaly proficiency. Yep, your Vivian is fine. Your Vivian is nice. You used to do a Grace Vivian Rina, hence the pen ratio. No, it doesn't really matter that much when she's outside of the Rina team. This is totally great. I'm just being dumb for saying for even questioning that. You just do Jane, Vivian, Astra. Yeah, that is a really good team too. Cause Vivian scales really good with. Cause Vivian scales really good with physical, especially with Jane though, because her damage because she's gonna have like extra 50% damage from the critical. Yep. And let's look at your Piper. Your Piper is alright. Yep, the Fang Metal Force set is right, and you might want to change your. You want to change your 2 pieces into a maybe. And you do want to change your 2 pieces into Phaeton's Melody, or even like Swing Jazz is gonna be a better choice, because you're gonna rely on her spinning to get the builds up, and Swing Jazz and Freedom Blue. Yeah, Freedom Blue does give a little bit of anomaly proficiency, but overall I would suggest the Anomaly Mastery 2 set or the Energy 2 set. Yep, and but you're fine. But this is also fine. I'm just talking about min-maxing. And yeah, Rolling Ride is nice. But I do think that Weeping Gemini is better because Pipers just simply do, because okay, so the reason the reason I would say Gemini is better than Rolling Ride is because how Vivian works. So the way that Vivian works is that the higher your attack per screenshot, the higher the better the Vivian's kit is gonna be. The more damage the Bloom is gonna make. So you wanna keep pumping up. So you wanna like stack her damage as much as possible, and Gemini is the best way to do it. So that's with the Piper. I'm gonna replace it so you could remember it. So let's go with the Zhu team. So let's go with the Zhu team. Crit rate 63%. I think you probably has too much crit rate. It's probably overstacking a bit. Let me see. So you're gonna get. Yeah, let me check her. Let me check her core. Let me check her passive. Your crit rate is gonna increase by 30% for 10 seconds. And what would you get from here? Yep, let me check your. Let me test play the real quick. I'll just replay this one. Yo, reacts. Let me look at the details. Oh my god. You are definitely overstacking. Okay, okay, you see here? You got 63.4 critical damage plus 45% crit rate. So you're basically overstacking it. You got 108%. You got 108% crit rate. So yeah, definitely tone it down. Excess combat. I would rather have your Zhu crit get on this set, I guess. Let me see. Crit damage on. Okay, I would rather crit damage. Yep, she should be on this set. She should be using crit damage on here. And the other thing that, yep, this one is better. This one is much better. I will just replace this one. And let's see how many crit rate you got now. Crit rate 8%. Let me get into the practice range. Like, what was her passive? Butter chicken? What is butter chicken? Let's get her a unlimited energy so we could testing out better. Let me see the stat, 15%. And by the way, you're using Nicole. She's gonna give like another 15%. She's gonna give like another 15% crit rate. And that would be like overkilling. Yeah, let me check out Nicole's first. Is your Nicole Mindscape 6? Yep, your Nicole is not on Mindscape 6. Mindscape 5 Nicole. Okay, so that is fine. So that is fine. Exit combat. Yep, so you're gonna... So you may wanna work on... So you may wanna work on getting more crit rate. So you wanna work on getting more crit rate on your pieces. I think it's about 73%, 73% to 170, 73% to 170. No, you got 84%. Yeah, this is better. 84%, 84%, 85% to like 170 crit rate. Yep, this is great. You should be using this one 100%. And the reason that you want to use attack percentage rather than the critical damage is that her critical damage is just simply too high that her damage is gonna be saturated. Okay, Jim, I got that. I wouldn't touch your build. I wouldn't touch your build. Sure. So it wouldn't mess up. Okay, Masu. So, yep, you're gonna be building this way. You're gonna get more DPS this way. Okay, let's go with like one by one. Halumasa, your Halumasa is great, but he could use this one. He could actually use this one. So, what is this? Crit damage? Okay, this is fine. I'm not so knowledgeable with Halumasa. I'm not sure if like Riot would be better or the Brimstone would be better. Yeah, but I think Brimstone is fine. Yeah, just to let you know that when you're playing Deadly Assault, you could use exactly the same disc and the same Wenjin on different state on different team. Like let's say your Lucy is using the Kaboom. Your Sokaku could be using the same pieces of Kaboom too. She could be using the Kaboom too, and your Astra could be using the Kaboom too. Like three of them could share the same exact types of Wenjin without sacrifice anything. So yeah, that's what I wanna say. Hello, Luke. And let's move on to... And yeah. Yep, I guess your Halumasa should be fine. 75% crit rate, 87. You got 87% crit rate. Do I miss anything? Crit damage is fine, but it's better to use... Yeah, crit damage is fine in this case. Yep. It's fine. Your Halumasa is fine. So you got... So, yeah, just remember that you got you got 88% crit rate with your Halumasa. In this case, you love Halumasa. Yeah, he's like really fun to play. He's like really fun to play. Yep, make sure that you max him out. And my gosh, you're overkilling it. Yep, you should oh yeah, this one is correct, but this one, yep, you shouldn't max out this thing. Yep, this you shouldn't max out this one too. Yep, this one is fine. Okay, so your Halumasa is okay. About 9 out of 10. 8.5 out of 10 is pretty fair. Your Grace is also doing. Yep, your Grace is okay, I guess. Attack percentage, anomaly mastery. Nope, you don't want to use attack percentage on this one. You want to use the anomaly mastery. Let's move on to next one. The arena, your arena is, yep, your arena is cooked. Your arena is definitely cooked. Your arena should be on Astro Voice for set. But 2 pieces Puffo Electro is standard. This is good. And wait, crit damage? Yeah, let me check your crit rate. Crit rate 12%, crit damage 117%. Yeah, I could respect if you're using the attack percentage and the anomaly proficiency, but crit damage, I wouldn't say crit damage is a good choice. Yeah, but it doesn't really matter that much. But if you want to min-max it, you could go with the crit rate main stat, so that she could give a little bit extra damage. It's not gonna be a game changer, but it's gonna improve. But the real issue is still with the Astral Voice Force set. You wanna get the Astral Voice Force set here. Energy regen, this is nice. Yep. So let's move on to next one. Lucy. Your Lucy should have 2001 attacks. Let me swap it back, so I could see your attack percentage. Yep, your attack is at 2000, which is nice, but make sure that you want to level up this. You level this up so you could get her full buff. Yep, get her to like core number 5 at least. And wait, how much base stat she has? Okay. Attack percentage, fire damage. Yep, you definitely don't want to use fire damage here. You want to use the attack percentage here, so that it could free up some space. But this is fine, I guess. This is fine. I mean, like, judging from what you have, this is fine. And you are apparently lacking of a lot of materials. Yeah, I don't think it's a bad account at all. I don't think this is a bad account at all. I think you are just not playing long enough. Like even with your build on Piper, I'm also like niche picking a little bit. She's actually like 8 out of 10, I would say. Yep, and your Sokaku is actually like 10 out of 10 if we talks about the choice of your disc. Yeah, even your Sokaku is fine. Yeah, I think that's all of it. I think you are not playing the game long enough. I mean, like, a lot of things in the game is like time gated, and as long as you are playing this long enough, I don't see any major issue with your account. Yeah, so I think that's pretty much it with the Matthews account. I don't see a lot of problem with your account. I mean, like, in terms of your choice. It's pretty nice. Yep, so let's move on to the next account. Anyway, be ready, Jim. We're gonna move on to Jim. Let me know your server. Is there a queue? How do I sign up? Then you just DM me on the Discord. That's really it. You're welcome. Yeah, and by the way, tell me your username when you DM me so that I could know like which one are you. And we are in Jim the Proxies. Nice, nice. Hello, Chopsticks. I thought I logged into the same account. Are we? No, we got Hugo. Yeah, I forget, like, I kind of forget what his Mindscape 2 do. I do know that his Mindscape 1 is actually pretty decent. Ignore 15%. Yeah, and I believe that. Oh. When ultimate trigger totalize, it will not end the enemy's stun state. And this one... Yeah, the Mindscape 1 is good. I'm not sure about the Mindscape 2. Skill will ignore 15% of the enemy's death. Yeah, it should be fine though. Crit rate, crit damage. Yeah, I would assume that it's more like your showcase. I would assume that this is more like a showcase than a review. Yep, crit rate, crit damage, crit rate, attack percentage. You are on the right track. Crit damage with 72% crit rate. So you got 84%. Is it 84%? Yeah. How many? Yeah, trying to get to like 100% crit rate because it actually matter. Like even like 95 and 100 would make differences in the deadly assault, because you're gonna do like 10 to 12 total lives in the deadly assault. That's one issue with the Hugo. Yeah, but I forget like how many crit rate he get exactly in the game. Yep, this is a pretty well built, a really well built Hugo, and yeah, maybe get a little bit extra of crit rate. I could be wrong because oh wait, you have his Mindscape 1. I'm not sure like if his Mindscape 1 would display on the... I'm not sure if his Mindscape... if the effects from the Mindscape would reflect on the stat. Yeah, I would assume that it's not, so you actually got 96%. Yep, totally fine. Totally great. No, great build, great build. I would say great build with your Hugo. Let's see. Jane Doe, Vivian, Astra. Let's go with Jane Doe, Vivian, Astra. Jane Doe. Jane Doe, your Jane Doe is looking great. Anomaly mastery, attack, proficiency. Everything is good. Yep, you overkill a little bit, but I respect that. Because you love her, obviously. 400 anomaly proficiency. This is a near perfect build, I would say. You are just showing off now. You are definitely showing off. You are definitely showing off. Yep, we will just go over it quickly. And anomaly proficiency, attack percentage. Nice, nice, nice. 15% attack percentage. This one is crazy. This one is crazy. Fire damage. Anomaly mastery. Alright, this is a little bit this is niche picking, but I think in the future patches, Bernice gonna be more. Bernice gonna become like less of a DPS, and she's gonna be more like a supportive role. So you do wanna change her Infernal Force 2 set into a Phaeton's melody, but as I said, it's niche picking. It's niche picking. Mindscape 2 Jane. Wait, you have Mindscape 2 Jane? Oh my freaking god. Mindscape 2 Jane. This is crazy, man. Yep, sorry, I didn't see that. I didn't see that. Wait, your Bernice is Mindscape 6? Holy crap. I don't even know what her Mindscape 6 do, man. Dude, how you... Why would... Man, I wouldn't... Man, why would you let me do your account review? I mean, like, you spend so much on your account. I wouldn't... Man, I wouldn't feel safe for letting a small streamers do such an expensive account review, but I appreciate that. You got 4 Mindscape 6? Holy crap. I would assume that the next one is gonna be your Aveline. Okay, your Aveline is Mindscape 2. My god, your Bernice is... Yeah, I don't even know what her Mindscape 6 do. Mindscape 6 Vivian. This is not, man. This is absolutely not. Is her like Mindscape 6 makes her an on-field? Trigger a perfect dodge. Launching basic attack. Man, I really don't know about her how her Mindscape works. Miyabi, Vivian, Koleida, Bernice. Oh, Koleida. Koleida. No Mindscape 6 Aveline. Yeah, that's what I would have thought too, because a lot of people like Aveline. Lean. Let me see your stuff. Yep. Yeah, you're perfectly fine. Everything is fine. Mindscape 6. Yep, I'm not. Alright, the Woodpecker. Woodpecker, attack percentage, crit damage, I respect. Crit damage, base stat. 87%, 87% crit rate. Yep, you are doing perfectly fine with this one. This is a good set. Koleida, I haven't looked into your Koleida, and let me see. Proton Punks for set. Okay, this is fine, I guess, but I don't think you're using a lot. a lots of. I don't think you're using a whole lot of Caesar. Let me look at your lighter. Mindscape Zero lighter. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. Everything is fine. Yep, you do want to grind for his. You do want to grind the new set for lighter if you want your Evelyn or your Hugo get even more damage. Because like the new set is totally crazy. So yeah, make sure you get that one. Koleida, Mindscape 6 Koleida. I've never seen a Mindscape 6 Koleida. I don't even know what she does. Holy crap. Deal a little bit more of a damage, I guess. Yep, your Koleida is fine. Your Koleida is also fine. But I would have put set like Proton Punks on her, along with the new set for the Jufu Fu. Yeah, so keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. And you would be dealing more damage that way because Shockstar is such an underwhelming set. How about Miyabi? Yeah, I already take a look at Miyabi. Let me see. Oh, Mindscape 6 Miyabi. Oh, that's why your crit rate is. Yep, that's why you have like 58% crit rate. Cause I know that she got extra. Cause I know that she got some extra crit rate from her Mindscape. I just don't know how much. Let me see, like 15% crit rate. Nice. Break damage increased by 30%. 30% damage. Holy crap, man. Holy crap. 60, 70. Yep, about 85%. 85%. About 85% crit rate. Yeah, trying to get it to like 90% or something like that. But this is like crazy. But I don't know. But I'm not. But I don't think like 70. But I really don't think that like Mindscape 6 Miyabi. I don't think Mindscape you would need that because you have like Mindscape 6 Miyabi. My god, like oh man, this one is so unlucky. 3 flat attacks on this set, man. Also, don't mind if I borrow your Evelyn 6. I'm stealing your Miyabi. Holy crap. Let's go with Alan Joe. Your Alan Joe is... Yep, I assume that you don't play Alan Joe. With damage. Base stat 64%. I don't know how she works. Mindscape Zero. Yep, I assume that you don't really play her. Yanagi, your Yanagi. Yep. Your Yanagi is also fine. Your Yanagi is definitely good. What about her Cinemar? Okay. If you're playing Yanagi specifically with the Miyabi, you wanna go for like Freedom Blue 4 set so that she could proc Miyabi Disorder a lot more quickly. Yep, that's some niche picking. Halumasa, I'm not sure if you are playing him at all. Crit damage, you should be using attack percentage here, but it's fine, I guess. Are you planning to Mindscape 6 Yixuan? Yeah, that's what I wonder too. But I think your build are pretty much solid overall. Attack percentage, crit damage. Yep, this one should be attack percentage, but crit damage is fine. Crit damage, and let me take a look at your base stat. 45 crit rate and 45. You got 90% crit rate. And how many critical damage? Yep, your critical damage is too high, so you definitely want to change. So you definitely want to swap this out into attack percentage. Yep, swap this one into attack percentage, but yep, you also already have a pretty good substat here. So yep, I think it's good. It's good enough. It's good enough. Getting attack percentage is like min-maxing. Just keep that in mind. I would get Jufufu, but not Mindscape 6. Yep, let's take a look at Astra. Your Astra attack 3000, definitely overkill. Yep, you could actually change this one into like crit rate to deals more damage because her attack percentage wouldn't do anything anyway. Because it's overkill. Yep, just change this to like crit rate, but I'm not gonna swap it for you because I promise that I'm not gonna mess up with your build. Yep, your Qingyi. Yep, definitely grind for the new set for your Qingyi. And yeah, your Qingyi is also like really good for like 1.0 impacts, electric crit rate. Yep, your Qingyi is fine. Nothing wrong with your Qingyi, but what is your Mindscape? Mindscape 2. Holy crap. Does Mindscape 2 turn her into an DPS? I'm not sure. I think her Mindscape 1 does. Yeah, I'm not so sure, man. Qingyi crit rate against enemy would increase by 20% for 15 seconds. 20%. Yeah, that's about 60. Okay. Sure. Damn, surprise. Yep, your Qingyi is great. On the right track. I would assume that your trigger is absolutely busted with 97% crit rate. You're crazy. How many +4 you have? +1? Wait, this set is like so bad. I mean, like these pieces alone. Like, how do you get like 97%? Oh, okay, I'm sorry. You're tuning it so that it doesn't get over 100%. That was me being dumb. Oh yeah, I just mess up your build with my build because I don't have like signature, and I gotta get a loss of +3 crit rate to build my trigger. Yep, your trigger is amazing. It's amazing, and Mindscape 1. Yep, you don't have for Mindscape 1. Yeah, this is great. This is definitely great. You got a really good build. Yeah, Nicole is kind of lots of people mess up on Nicole, but your Nicole is also looking good. Yep. Nothing wrong with your Nicole. Maybe you wanna swap the 2 set into a into Phaeton's Melody. But that's just niche picking. Yep. 9.10 out, probably like 10 out of. Yep, pretty like really great build. What about your Anby? Your Anby should be fine, but you want to swap the pen ratio out for the electro damage, because if you're using Anby with trigger, I mean like trigger with her signature, you're gonna see that she got 25% defense rate. So and defense rate doesn't works really well with the pen ratio, so you might want to swap that out. So you might want to swap this one, swap your pen ratio into the electro damage. Yep, that's really it. And crit rate is fine, I guess. Crit rate, so you're gonna get like 75% crit rate. Yeah, I guess that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, maybe get the woodpecker set so that you could have higher crit rate. But that's she's like still pretty busted. Lucy, lots of people mess up with Lucy. Let me see. Yep, overall you have very high understanding with the game, and yep, your Lucy should be using the energy regen 100%. There's like zero argument for that, because 3000 attack Lucy is overkilling. And yeah, you might want to, I would rather you to have impacts here than the attack percentage here, because you are using the swing jazz set. Generally I would recommend people to use Astral Voice Force set and use energy on piece number 6, so that she could spam as much skill as possible, so that you would get a lot of quick assist and get the buff out of that. So yeah, I think overall, yeah, I wouldn't look at your sets. I would assume that you're not using him. Your Lycan, you're not using your Lycan. Okay, overall a pretty shocking account in terms of Mindscape, and obviously you got a really good knowledge with the Zenless Zone Zero overall. You barely done any mistake on your choice and build. It's just some minor. It's just a little bit. You're just missing out a little bit of nuances, but I would say, like, if I'm judging from your choice, I would say 9.5 out of 10. Yeah, really good account that definitely know what you're doing. So Mindscape 2 makers stun damage multiply goes up. NB is Mindscape 2. Oh shite, I missed that. Your NB is Mindscape 2? Yeah, I missed that. Yeah, I see. What is her Mindscape 2? Crit rate increased by another 12%. Oh, so that's why your... Yep, that's why your crit rate were like... So that's why your crit rate is a little bit low. That's the reason. Crit damage. Alright, yep, let's move on to the next account. Let me log this out. Yeah, I should have shown you Deadly Assault score. 48,000, 64,000. You're killing the boss. You killed the boss. 29,000. All right. Amazing. Vivian Enjoyer. Yep. So let's move on to the next account. You play on mobile? Holy crap. There's a lot of heat. That's really hard to play, man. So we are moving on to the next account. Where we'll be doing this one on Anchor. I should be moving my UI a little bit. Maybe make it smaller here. Or maybe like I could move a little bit right here. Yeah, this should be fine. Yep, this should be fine. So let's go over your account. Why do you have like level 50 lighter? Yeah, I don't really have much to review with your account. Let me see. One second. You want... can I show you some of my gameplay? I want your opinions on my rotation with Evelyn, Lighter, Nicole. Yeah, sure. Just put it on DM. But I will do it after I review this account. And Angel, you're just struggling to clear Pompeii. I think like 100% honest, like judging from your account, you're not playing the game long enough, and that's really it. And the game is like time gated. Like what version you got in to this game? I'm pretty curious. Because I would assume that you are like pretty new to the game. The end of Vivian's banner. Yeah, that's what I would have expected. Yeah, so you just want to take your time and just enjoy the game with your paces a little bit. And I would say like getting Yi Xuan, the new characters, you would see a huge improvement with your account. Yeah. But you don't want to feel pressure to pull for anyone. Like to be totally honest. But let's take a look at your choices of the disc first. Yeah, you're just simply not playing long enough. And what you want to do is really just relax and chill and play with your paces, because it's gonna be more of a resources problem than skill issues or the decision issues. I mean, like your choices of gear. And generally, Vivian, Piper, and Lucy would be a pretty solid team. And your Piper is on the right gear. But yeah, it would be more ideal if you have like double Gemini with the full refinement. But this is also perfectly fine. And let me check. Yep, you got really good anomaly proficiency here. Yeah, this is fine. Just played with Lucy. And let me take a look at your... Yep, swap your Weeping Kratos out and... Do I have to log out for someone to log in? I don't know. I have no idea. I have no idea. Yeah, you wanna swap her Weeping Kratos out because she wouldn't get enough attacks from... Because she wouldn't get enough attacks. You could use Weeping Kratos. I mean, like if you have enough attacks, which is 2,100. Yeah, in that case would be fine. But I don't really see a scenario that Weeping Kratos would be... But I don't really see a scenario that Weeping Kratos would be practical. I would say like just stick with the one with the energy. I mean like her signature. I will once I upgrade Weeping Kratos. Yeah, because Weeping Kratos does have a loss of energy. But the issue with the Weeping Kratos is still the main stat. That's what I want. That's my concern. But I think she's fine. I guess she's fine. And what is this crit rate? Yep, this is nice. Yeah, it should be fine. Your Lucy is fine. Anyway, let's... Yeah, you don't have Miyabi, right? Wait, why can't I see your stuff here? Oh, you don't have any gear. No disc? Yeah, I guess that's about it. Yeah, you're just not playing long enough, and I would say like just sit back, relax, and enjoy the game. And you would get there. Yes, you should get her this 6. You should get her this 6 as energy. And let me think. Not so much in... Wait, let me think about this. Let me think about this one. Okay, so the most optimal way to build Lucy, I would say to use Astral Voice Forset. And the reason Astral Voice Forset then with the energy build, because I'll just let you look at my account. It's gonna be simpler that way. You try to completely build one team out of... Yeah, you're like really new to the game. I would say don't stress over it. It's not worth it because the game is like time gated so badly. I'll just let you take a look at my Lucy's build. Yep, it's gonna be... This is my Lucy's build. So basically what I do is just I just go with like Astral Voice Forset and energy regen on this one, attack on this one, and the goal is to get 2,100 attacks so that I could get all the buff from Lucy. And the reason that I'm using energy here is because she's gonna be able to spam her skill, and every time when she spam her skill, she could do a quick assist, and so that I could proc my Astral Voice, so that I could get the 8% attacks from the Astral Voice, and I could do it like repeatedly. Yes, and my characters would probably have, my team would probably have like 16% attack, would probably has like 16% attack increase like all the time. That's the reason. That's the reason why I advocate people to use the energy region here. But but if you're not using the Astral Voice Force set, or you don't have any other teammate that is using Astral Voice Force set, then it's fine. Then it's okay to use attack to get to get the to get the full buff out of it. So yeah. So I guess that's the end. So I guess that's the end of your account review. Let's moving on to the next account. Yep. See what see what I can afford. I would say don't stress it. You wanna enjoy the game after this. You don't wanna stress too much. You're like, there's no way that you could get good within. There's no way that your account could get good within like 1 or 2 weeks. The game is designed that way. Like, it doesn't matter if you've spent 10 hours a day, you're gonna stuck there. You're gonna stuck in the same place. You just wanna like, you just wanna log into the game like and spend like 30 for like 20-30 minutes and log out, because that's how the game is progressed. That's how the game is progressed. No, I don't have any cat, pale god. But even though cat is my favorite animals, but it doesn't mean that I gotta get a pet cat to I mean, like, I don't think I have the time and energy for a pet. That's the issue. That's my issue with having pet. Yeah, probably want 9-star Deadly Assault anytime soon. Just levels up everyone, gets skill to get a decent level, then fish for disc. Yeah. Yeah, no problem, man. No problem, Angel. You're just simply too new to the game. Yeah, you're just simply too new. Just relax. Relax. Yeah, it's a pretty big commitment. I never actually have a cat before, so you don't really want to ask me. So you don't really want to ask me for advice on getting pet, but but it's a huge responsibility for me. So let's go to. So Jim, so Jim want to show his. So Jim want to show his So Jim want to show his rotation and comments about it. So let's do it. Let me take a rest. I'm gonna take a peep. 1 second. Wait, oh wait, I kind of messed up with my browsers a bit. Let me fix it. Yeah, I got some technical issue. 1 second. Okay, we are back. We are back. We are back. Let me go take a peep, and we will be continue watching. Yeah, I said to the. Yeah, I do. I did say that. What does that even mean? Man, I'm using the word that I don't understand. I saw taking a peep. It's like peeing. Let me check. A peep. Yeah. Anyway. Anyway, let's go. Absolutely horrendous fight. English is not your it's not your language, native language either. Also, I do still use this by the way. His build is trash though. I mean, like this is kind of underwhelming in this patches, and with all the roster that you have, he's not supposed to be up there. What is this used for? He could increase 100 anomaly proficiency, so he's like really good for the Jane, but he's like kind of underwhelming in this meta, so he's not even like the best A rank for the Jane. Even Nicole would do a better job than Seth. 1 second. Let me get my audios right. So let's go. So you're building up your stuff here. Okay, this is okay. Okay, you get sliders basic 5 on. Yep, you should swap back to like okay, at here like you should kind of like swap back to you should swap back to Evelyn so that you could get more charge on your so that you could get more resources from the Evelyn. I mean, like you should fill up the bar on the top left here. Isn't you supposed to use Evelyn's skill when doing a dodge for a bigger meter build? I at the high levels, yes, but we will just we will be looking into a more general problem first. Yeah, so the problems here is that you haven't built up enough meter for your Evelynn, because you want to dish out as much chain attack as possible during the stun window. That's the problem number one. Yes, you cancel your chain attack. This is nice. And then you have to swap here. Yep, good job. You're doing great job on the rotation. Okay, you pops up your let me see. Yep, your Nicole's durate. You got 4 chain attacks off still. Yeah, nice. That's the chain number 4. Yeah, it's pretty fine though. I mean, like, why is it bad? Why is it horrendous? Okay, follow with ultimate. Second stun wasn't your best. Yeah, but I think your gameplay is fine though. But the problem with you is the resource management. Like look at here. Like you got full energy on your Evelynn and you haven't used it. I think that's the problem. And the way you want to play Evelynn is that you want to swap. You want to quick swap between Lighter and Evelynn, so that Evelynn could have all the charge that she could use during the chain attacks. That's the issue with it.
Don't cross the line.
Okay, 1. Yeah, I could be wrong though. 2.
Nothing reaches my defense.
3. That is nice actually. Yeah, that's the see, like, see, you don't get the chain attacks here. Okay, you get one here. Yeah, but wait, actually you're doing okay though. You're doing fine, especially on the mobile phone. Yeah, and overall it's pretty good, but what happened with your Nicole's buff? Okay, so your Nicole.
Nothing reaches my defense.
Okay, so your Nicole should be holding a little bit more, so that you could get the buff from Nicole, because you didn't get the Nicole's debuff from the last hit, and if you were like accumulating enough the resources for Evelynn's chain attack, she wouldn't be missing out the debuff from the Nicole. So yeah. So what you want to do is like fills up the bar as much as possible when you are doing the chain attack for the stun window, and maybe hold your skill a little bit more with your Nicole. But I would say you're playing a lot better than average player. I want to point that out. Your gameplay is like, I would say 8 out of 10 already. It's pretty good. Like, obviously you understand all the mechanics and how it works. I wouldn't say and I'm talking about the part that you could do a little bit better. I just want to point that out. You should be using her ultimate here. You don't want to save it. Let's see if you're gonna use it. Yep, you should be used. Alright, you should be. Alright, you should absolutely be using Evelyn's ultimate there already because you're gonna waste a loss of decibel there. So you definitely want to use your Evelyn ultimate even outside of the stun window. You was paranoid he would go invincible. Oh yeah, you're not wrong, but I do think that you should take the chance. Orpheus. Also, am I stupid? But why does my Nicole fetch me more damage than using trigger? Do you like? Wait. Do you use her charge? Do you use her like charge attacks? Do you use her charge attacks like to fill up her bar? Because I do actually have a because I do actually have a audience that doesn't know about this. Yeah, anyway, let's keep watching first. Yeah, to fills up max and swap. Yes, I use her charge attack to fill to max and swap. Yeah, I think then she should be fine though. I'm not sure if she's gonna be better than Nicole that way. Or maybe you don't have her like signature. I'm not sure, man, but maybe I can't really tell until I see your team. I can't really tell. Yep, so you definitely want to use your ultimate here, Jim. Because you're gonna be like wasting another ultimate. Because you are wasting the decibel. Because instead of popping, because you could have get another extra ultimate at the end of the deadly assault. You should swap back to Evelyn here. Yep, you should totally swap back to Evelyn already, but I haven't seen that.
Nothing breaches my defense.
Okay, one chain,
We fight together.
two chain.
Don't cross the line.
It's go time.
Heads up, nothing.
Yeah, this is like really great.
Catch you in the next life. Keep up the.
Yep. I think the problem is pretty obvious. It's pretty obvious. You don't have skill issue. You know how to use her skill. You know how to like animation cancel and all that jazz. But you do have the resource management problem, like the ultimate that I said that I point out there. So yeah, I don't think you have skill issue at all. You just have to like work on your. You just want to work on your like on your resource management, and by resource management I mean like whenever your agent have the energy and resources, you want to use them immediately. You should have used Lighter's ultimate of 100%. Yeah, I think the problem is pretty obvious. We will be moving on, but I think this is a pretty solid. I do think this is a pretty solid gameplay, I guess. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. It's not bad. Yep, let's move on. Yeah, maybe we could get back to your account and I could play it once for you. And let's see. And yeah, we will be moving on to the next account. Yeah, let me check out my videos. Never mind. Okay, so next account. So I will be reacting to reacts. I mean, like his account name is I mean, like his account name is literally react. So I will be revealing your account. Then I'm moving on to Orpheus. I'm reacting to React's account. Anyway, let me get to the waiting room. Anyway, React, get ready for the verification account if you're there. I mean, like you're gonna check on your emails. And we are in. Let's go! Next account! Man, why is everyone is using Vivian? I'm not complaining. But yep, first thing first, let's take a look at your deadly assault. Okay. Okay, you haven't played yet. That's fine. Yep, let's start with Hoshimi Miyabi. I think it clears it because I was trying another comp. Oh, okay. That's why. I just don't know what comp you were using. Yep, let's start with your Hoshimi Miyabi. Your Hoshimi Miyabi is on my escape too. So she gonna have like 24%. 24, 85% crit rate. Yeah, that should be fine though. That should be fine. This is nice. This is nice, I guess. Yeah. This is fine. This is fine. So next move on to the Bernice. Your Bernice is doing, oh, your Bernice is pretty busted. And ratio, nice, nice, nice. Anomaly mastery, anomaly proficiency. Nope, you don't have problem with you don't have any problem with your Bernice. Halumasa, let's look at your Halumasa. Your Halumasa should be fine. 30% crit damage. Wait, how many crit rate you have? 65%. 65%. 65%, 70%, 90%, 102%. Yep. So you got 100% and 2 crit rate. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. But you might wanna change this into the attack percentage if you wanna min max it. Yep. Yeah, trying to go But yeah, I'm talking about min-maxing. It means that it's fine. Your build on Halumasa is totally fine. But but you but when you're playing Halumasa, you should you should be using this set. You should move on. You should be using the you should be using Anbi. You should be using Anbi's Wenjin when you're playing Halumasa. Yanagi. Is your Yanagi a DPS or a are you playing with the Miyabi? Attribute as and normally would get 1 stack. Okay. DPS usually nowadays. Yep, then your Yanagi is amazing. Then your Yanagi has no issue. Your Yanagi is completely fine. Yep, 0 issue with Yanagi. Your Jane though is also looking fine. Yep, you might wanna build a second Weeping Gemini so that Jane though could have like so that Jane though could maximize her damage, so that your Vivian would have higher damage too. Is the attack fine? What are you talking about? I'm sorry. Do you mean like Yanagi's? No, this is fine. This is fine. I mean like there's no point of maximizing your attacks on the Yanagi, because like anomaly would scale better. Yeah, because anomaly would scale better in this case. There's no point of points of increasing your attacks. So yeah, I don't see a lot. I don't see problems here. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's totally fine. Man, I would say like Yanagi is the most complicated characters to build. Like she could be on like Thunder Metal Force set. She could be on Freedom Blue, and she could be on the Chaos Jazz. And different kind of boss would need different kind of set. It really depends on the circumstances. Yeah, but anyway, let's move on to Jane Doe. Chaos Jazz, Fang Metal Force set, Anomaly Mastery, perfect. Yeah, you might want to use the Weeping Gemini. Yep, but also that is like I'm talking about min-maxing. I'm not exactly talking about like your Jane is screwed. No, I'm not saying that. Yeah, your Jane is fine. It's totally fine. But if you want to get better, get a 5-star Gemini, and your Jane though is gonna be perfect. Your Aveline should be using this one. Your Aveline should be using Anbi's. The critical damage is increased by 30% when the equippers land a hit with a basic attack, special attacks. Okay. Each stack increase the equipper's critical damage by additional 10%. Yep, your Aveline should be using the Severus Innocent. My Jane is scuffed, but Vivian carry. Yeah, that's what Vivian is about. Yep, your Aveline should be on the Severe Innocent. This one is gonna be a really good set on her. It's gonna increase another 50% crit damage. Yep, keep that in mind. And yeah, don't you and there's no scenario that you're gonna use Anby and Evelyn together anyway. So definitely capitalize on. That's a little, yeah. That's the min maxing territory. I would say if you have the attack percentage available, then it, then yes, you should. But if you don't, it doesn't matter that much. Yeah, crit damage is fine. You're asking the right question. Okay, so damage. Yep, your Evelyn is fine. Just remember to use this one. Let's go with. Did I look at your Did I look at your Vivian yet? Yep, your Vivian is great, great, great. Pen ratio, great. Anomaly efficiency. Yeah. By the way, you could stack Vivian's. You could stack Vivian's anomaly proficiency up to like 500, and there wouldn't be issues with it. So yeah, feel totally. So yeah, just stack as much anomaly proficiency as you can, because that's how her kit works. Yeah, everything is fine. So let's move on to trigger. This one is nice. Yeah, this is the. Yeah, this is like the best one that you could get. And no wonder you feels like your Nicole is dishing out more damage. Is that you? No wonder you said like Nicole deals better damage than him. Oh, yeah, and by the way, your Nicole is on Astral Voice 4 set. That's the other issue. That was someone else? Oh, okay. Your trigger got impacts, and what about your crit rate? Crit rate 65%. Yep, you definitely want to swap the Shock Star out and swap that to Shadow Harmony, because you just simply don't have enough. You just simply don't have enough impacts. So yeah, definitely swap her Shock Star out into Shadow Harmony. Yeah, let me drink some water. Yep, definitely swap her. Definitely swap her Shock Star Disco out, because you don't have her signature. For pieces, Shock Star is for somebody who has her signature. So definitely don't use Shock Star here, because you wouldn't have enough crit rate. Yep, next one. Nicole. Yeah, it's actually fine to not level sub anything. What about your Vault? Your Vault is nice, okay. Anomaly proficiency, I respect that. Energy regen, yep. Your Nicole is fine. Your Nicole is on the right tracks, and maybe you wanna swap, this out to, and if you want your Nicole to get even better, you wanna use like you wanna use Wing Jazz 2 set with the energy, but this is this is like min maxing, but yeah, because 30 anomaly proficiency wouldn't do much. Alright, I used Shadow Harmony in the beginning, but heard people say Shockstar was better, but they never mentioned the SIG. Yeah, I mean, like, Shockstar is like the tryhard set, and that's why my video said, like, and that's why my video said the harmony for the Shadow Harmony is generally a better set, because it's kind of hard to get like 90% crit rate even with the signature. You wouldn't recommend I wouldn't recommend my skip stick Vivian if you worry about the nuke. Yeah, let's go. Okay, so Lucy, energy regen, attack, crit rate. Your Lucy is perfect. Your Lucy is perfect. Obviously, you heard my. Obviously, you come to my stream a lot, because I see you like all the time. They thousands of asking me Hoyo to be able to toggle dupes. Yeah. I'm not sure if that's a good idea for the MiHoYo. Yep, your Lucy is probably perfect, I guess. Yep, perfect. Yep, your Lucy is perfect. I don't have any complaints on that. Yep, your Nico is also like really good. Did I watch your Anby yet? Nope. Attack 30%, crit damage, crit rate. Do you have enough like crit rate? How do you have like how do you have like where does your crit rate coming from? +3. Man, your substat is crazy, man. Your substat is crazy. You're gonna get it from core passive, 80%, 92%. So you have 92% crit rate. Man, amazing, man. This is a really good build. This is a really good build. There's a lot of dedication. I think Evelyn is my best build characters, but if I get her sick, I need to rebuild her. Your Evelyn would be perfectly fine with the severe innocence. It's gonna be pretty good. It will still be like performing at a it's gonna be like pretty good on her. Yeah, but it really depends on you. Yep, I assume that you don't play Soldier 11. Yep, you don't play Soldier 11, and you don't play Palkra. Yep, you don't play Palkra, you don't play Koleda. Yep. Wait, do you have any stunner? Because I don't see any stunner yet. Wait, you don't even have Astra. Okay, so let me think. Before getting her signature, you might want to get Ju Fu or even Lighter. And yeah, I mean, like, you want to get. I mean, like, the numbers one thing you want to prioritize in your account is definitely your Astra. You lost the 50. Okay. Yeah, let me check. Let me check your account a bit. You got Evelyn, you got Miyabi, you got. Okay, so the thing that's gonna improve your account the most is you either get a Lighter or you get Astra or you get Ju Fu. And yeah, then then the biggest weakness on your account would be gone. But your Evelyn with trigger is also working fine, but your trigger is like kind of tied to your Anby. So it's like your Evelyn is contesting contesting the trigger with your Anby. That's the issue with it. Yeah, so definitely get a lighter Astra Yao or Jufufu. It depends on your preferences, and yeah. But in my stream, but in my channel, I would still say like go for who you like first. But in terms of meta, I would say get an Astra. And I'm not. Yeah, let me think about it. Yeah, it's either Astra or Yixuan. It's either Astra or Yixuan. You decide yourself, because it's gonna be like preferential. Because your Evelyn is kind of like your Evelyn doesn't really works well with anyone on your roster. That's the issue with it. I mean, like, she does works well with Trigger. You will 100% get Yixuan and let the gacha decide if I get the Astra or not. I respect that. Anyway, yeah, that should be fine. And I would say the best support for your account would probably be Jufufu, because Jufufu could be used on both. Because Jufufu could be used on both Evelyn and the Yixuan. Yep, I'm just gonna like give you an option. I'm just gonna like tell you like what kind of option you have. Yeah, either Jufufu or Astra, both are fine. Yep, I guess that's about it. And I will be moving on to Orpheus. Orpheus, you there? Type anything. Yep, no problems. Reacts. Thanks for letting me handling your account. Thanks for the advice. Appreciate it. Yep, let's assume that he or she is gone. Yeah, let's get back to Jim. Jim, you there? Cause I'm thinking about like playing your account on the Deadly Assault. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I think I will be playing Deadly Assault. How long do I stream? 2 hours? Yeah, I think that's pretty much it for the day. I'm like so... I'm actually so tired now. Anyway, thanks for everyone who come. Hey, thanks for everyone who comes to the stream, and yeah, I think that's pretty much it. And hope you guys won the 50-50s with Yi Xuan. Yep, I guess I will be turning off the stream. Hey, appreciate all of you guys. Hey, thanks Isekai Dad. Thanks a lot. Oh, I'm reviewing your account. I thought you are not there. So no. You guys, you was eating. Okay, so I think I will be reviewing your account before we turn off the stream. Yep, make sure you DMs me the information and stuff. Do you check my email? I don't even have your password, man. I don't even have your password. Yep. So we are going to get into the Orpheus account. I'm still logging in. Yep, we are in. So this is the last account I'm gonna review for the day. W, yes. Let's check your deadly assault first. So I know that what team you're using. Alright, you haven't challenged it yet. Yes, you challenged it, but you replaced. Yeah, let's start with your Miyabi. Do you have anything like specifically that you wanna let me check on? We got Miyabi, 73% crit rate. Let me see. You don't even have the fusion compiler. Yep, this one should be okay, I guess. Yeah, it should be okay. It should be okay. Your Miyabi 30% ice damage. Crit rate 24%. 73%. Yep. You might want to get her signature on on the next rerun. Anyway, let's go to your Evelyn. Your Evelyn got 101 crit rate. Let me see. Do you have any other better option? Nope. Yep. Her free to play one is. Yep, this is fine. This is fine. You got the right set. You got the right build. Yeah, your Evelyn is fine. Yep, your Evelyn is on a good spot. Are there any issue that you want to point out? Fire damage, crit damage. Yeah, your Evelyn is perfectly fine. Your Evelyn is perfectly fine. Your Evelyn is fine. And the restraint on her, yep, this is okay. Shock star. Alright, you should really get her crit rate up a bit. Yep, trying to grind for more crit rate so that you could get up to like 90 crit rate, I believe. Soldier is work in process. You mean like Soldier 11? Let me see. Crit damage. 70% crit damage. Yep. You're working on your Soldier 11. Wow, I respect that. Yep, let's move on to your Sokaku. Yep, your Sokaku got all the right choice. Attack percentage. Yep. You do want to get the Anomaly Mastery here. Yep, trying to get Anomaly Mastery here. There's no debate to that. Just get an Anomaly Mastery here. Your Sokaku should be using Anomaly Mastery here. Attack percentage. Anomaly proficiency is fine. Crit rate, okay. Yep, nothing wrong with your Sokaku. Not a loss of. Yep, your Sokaku should be fine. You just want to swap this. You just want to swap this one into the You just want to swap this one into the anomaly and anomaly mastery. I'm picking up the wolf. Do you mean like the standard selector? Yep, you don't have the wolf. Yeah, when you are grinding for the wolf, you wanna grind the 4 set for the Jufufu, the new 4 set for him. That one is gonna be like the game changer. And I assume that you're not playing Halumasa. Let's look at your Piper. Your Piper is on the best set. But you do want to use Weeping Gemini instead of the Rolling Ride. Because Weeping Gemini would give more... Because Weeping Gemini would give more damage per screenshot. I mean like damage per hit. And that would benefit Vivian's kit more when you are playing with Vivian specifically. So yeah, definitely go for Weeping Gemini when you're playing Piper with Vivian. Pen ratio, anomaly mastery. Yep. Fusion compiler better on Miyabi. Yes, it is slightly better. Yes, it is slightly better. Oh yeah, you could get Fusion compiler. Yeah, you are totally right. You should get Fusion compiler on the selector. Because Miyabi would be using a lot of her skill. You wouldn't expect a lot of improvement, but Fusion compiler is like a really good general set, I would say. Now let's look at your Vivian. Anomaly Mastery, either bonus. Defense. Did I turn on? Oh shit! I turned off my audios. So sorry. Your Vivian is fine. Anomaly proficiency, base stat as 375. Yep, no problem with your Vivian. Yeah, I guess that's about it. You don't have a good third team? Let me figure that out. You could get a pipe. You could get a. Yep. Let me see. Can I check Shiyu and Mix 3? Yeah, of course. Of course. Yeah, I think I should be able to make 3 out of it. Let me mess with your stuff here. Do you have any energy regen? Energy regen. Yep, no energy regen. But on this one, fire damage. Yeah, you should be building your Nicole though. If you have like Nicole, you would be. If you are building Nicole, you should be getting the yeah, if you are using Nicole, you should be you should be able to get a third team easily. But I don't want to mess with your build. Astra. Yeah, I'm just gonna take this. I'm just gonna take this one first. I can mess with your build. Yeah, thanks, man. Yep, let's make these 3 teams out of it. Let me see how am I gonna do it. It's probably gonna be like this. And let's go with the ether. Wait, what does it do? 1 Mockingbird characters. Active skills. So it's doing nothing here. Isn't Mindscape 6 Miyabi just already enhanced it basing on 1 at level 3s? Yeah, so you could get 6-star with this account. Let's see how much I could get. My Miyabi is on the wrong position. Nicole should be here, and Astra should be on the second. Yep, let's go. Man, I forget to use my Astra. Wait, what is my Astra's gear? I haven't checked on Astra yet. Let me check the Astra.
あなたと私で響き合う
Oh, she's on Bashful Demon. You should be using this one. 30% attack, 30% attack. Nice, nice, nice. 3,200. Yep, this should be fine. Let's
そろ
go.
そろ本番かしら私はこの道義を貫き通す邪悪謀反切るあなたと私でいっそそろそろ本番かしら
Second and third.
かよ
What is your Nicole's
私は
gear?
高くつくわよ
Yeah, this should be fine. This should be fine.
じゃとやにかかれば万事解決何かよ
Your Nicole.
私は高くつくわよ
Let me see. 56.
じゃとや
Yep,
に
this
か
should
かれば
be
万
fine.
事解決
Yep, let's go. Let's see what we get. Dun, 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 dun.
やっやっさはっちれおやっやっさた
見てなさい
Oh, what am I doing there?
受けてみなさい
見切ったやっはっ耐えてみせるはっやっへっやっへっちれはっ受けて立つはっやっすい
倍返したっぷり遊んであげる
Oh, I miss my ult.
響き合う魂の歌
10倍返しよ
I miss my ult so badly there.
見せてあげる
はっへっさへっはっはっへっへっ回避を図るドックはっせやっおはっはっちれやっやっ
やり受けてみなさい
へっやっへっすいたへっへっやっさはったへっちれたはっはっはっやっへっこの木を逃さんすいさはっ耐えてみせる響き合う魂の歌
10倍返しよ
雪のしずこの刀に誓おうせい
And I miss that ult so bad.
やったはっはっはっさ
倍返しよ受けてみなさい
受けて立つやっ終わりだへっへっやっはっ受けて立つへっ
光栄に思いなさい
秩序改正
気合たっぷり遊んであげる
見切ったさあとせいはっへっはっ
さあきよ受けてみなさい
この木を逃さんはっややちれはっはっ
やり
はっはっやったくやった
Damn,
はっ
I'm
さ
so
や
bad.
っへっ
けとけ
受けて立つやっ終わりだ
さあきよ受けてみなさい
見き勝利を上となし騒乱はこれに次
You honestly think this team overkill?
ちれ
Yeah, slightly though.
はっさあすい勝負 逃がさないわ一等
Yep, overkill. Definitely overkill.
や刀を
Man, why am I?
逃げようとす
Okay,
るのだよや
this was fine. I think.
はっや受けて立つやせい倍返しよ見てなさいこの気を逃させいたはっへっしれひゃしょうがないわねほーい受けて立つはっへっ10倍返しよ見切った
Yep, overkill.
この刀に
Let's
誓
get
おう
let's get the last ultimate.
光栄に思いなさい
Yeah, overkill. But we will figure this out. Let's get to the next team.
護衛隊私に
So we got Evelyn, Trigger, and
完了
用事
何のご用ですの出撃護衛欲しいの
do we have like
パイトン様
another?
そろそろそうパイ何か
鉄道
じゃとパイトン様
Hmm.
はお日柄もよくあなたとそろそうパイ何かよ私は高くつくわよ
今度は10鉄
じゃパイあなたそろそうパイト何かよ私は高くつくわよ
Yeah, let me think about it.
今度
じゃとパイトン様本日はあなたと私で響き合う
Who should you build next?
何かパイトあなたと私で響き合う
Um,
そうパイトじゃと
鉄道か
one
今度
second.
は
何かよ私は高くつくわよ
Yeah, that team is a little bit overkilled. And how should I deal with it? What about this one? Attribute anomaly, enemy resistance, physical. Damn it. Yeah, I'm totally using the wrong team on this side. I should be using the Miyabi Piper. I should be using Miyabi Piper team. And yeah, I think she should be on Gemini. Yeah, let me mess with your build a little bit. Yep, she should be using the force. Yep, let me take this one.
一緒にサボろうぜ
おっと
私
よ
じゃ
私
あらプ
Three.
ロ騎士さんごきげんようですわあらプロ騎士さんごきげんようですわ
Yep, I should be using this team. And maybe let's go with physical bamboo. Do you have like physical bamboo? Man, you don't have physical bamboo. Oh, this one is counted physical. Yeah, I think you build every one of them. All you need is like another DPS, I guess. Yeah, let's go with this one. Let's go with this team and how it turns out.
悪直
I'll just use
ダウン
ultimate here. Because my Piper doesn't have enough energy. Yep, let's go.
最後に笑うのは私ですわ。
破竹のごとし集中
楽勝だぜ。
混沌を断ち切る王道この木を逃さん
一気に叩こうぜ。
That is not fast enough.
よかった。
Anyway. I'll just take it.
やっやっ耐えてみせるやっえっえっとやっちれ
アクセル全開。たー入る。
見切った勝利を上となし闘乱はこれに次ぐ
Oh, that's a bad cold
Alrighty then.
attack.
やっスパイラルエンジン起動。はっせやとファイパー。はっイエーイ。
えっふい勝負だお
待ってくれ。せやよっ
この木を逃さん
助けに来たぜ。取ったうっ
さやっ刀はもうさや
I thought my Piper has enough builds up already.
一刀無縁
I even made the videos about it. Piper Miyabi team.
耐えてみせる
Oh my god. Do we fail that?
この
Yep,
刀に
let's
力を
pop that last ultimate. Oh my god, no! That was so close. That was so close. I fucked up a bit. But we could try again. RIP! Yes, exactly. So close.
ははっちれとはっえっやっはっさやっえっ受けてたはっやっやっはっ見切ったやっ耐えてみせる
シートベルト締めとけ。あとは私。
受けてたえっはっ破竹のごとしだはっはっ刀はもう勝利を上となし闘乱はこれに次ぐはっえっやっやっ
このラウンドも
For the team death. Yep.
この木を逃さんやっふい行動開始
楽勝だぜ。
Why am I using Piper
ナイ
here?
スですわ。一気に叩こうぜ。今ですわ。わかりま
見切ったはっ刀はもう鞘だやっはっさださえっ
逃げろ。はい。ホームランですわ。
受けて立つやっはっさやっ耐えてみせるやっへっ
シートベルト締めとけ
このき悪直残
アクセル全開終わりだはあ
やっちれやっやっへっ集中
ストライクゾーン
見切ったへっはっやっ刀はもう
スパイラルエンジン起動
だへっへっやっはっやっやっはっへっへっおだせいはっはっやっはっ
助けに来たぜ取ったある
この木を逃さんややちれやはい
Yep, we got it. But we missed the last ultimate.
狂乱はこれに
Anyway. Yep, next team. Our upcoming characters looks nice, to be honest. Also, Suge used 3 mice, 3 M1 then Piper skill for faster Piper. 3 M1. Do you? Oh, you mean like basics 3 into skill? Yeah, I totally forgot that. I totally forget that. Omedeto! Congratulations. Yep, BA3. Yeah, I forgot. I totally forget that. Yep, what about this team?
そろそろ本番
出動
鉄道
ジャットヘッドソー
あなた私を
銃いざ
What choices do we have?
誘いとあれば
Oh, shite. We got
何かよ
Nicole,
そろそろ本番
Evelyn,
あなた
Sokaku.
と私パイトン様
Gosh,
本日はお日柄もよく
this is so difficult.
ジャトヤにかかれば何か
こん
ジャットヘッド
Um,
ソー
そろそろ本番かし護衛対象確認スタンバイ出撃可能よ私
何
今度は重郎
ジャットヘッド
it
あなた
could
と
be
パイ
hard.
トン様本日はお日柄もよく
Vivian is a must.
出動
私
We
は
could
オボル
get
スのメル
Trigger
何かよ
and we could get Nicole.
鉄道こん
ジャットパイトンそらそうかパイトン何かよ私パイトン様本日はお日が
さ
銃
欲しいの情報かい
いざ
私
Hmm.
ジャトヤにかかれば万事解決何かよ
Yeah, I don't think I could make it though.
そらそうパイジャトヤにかかれば万事解決
Vivian.
背中は任せていい
How about this?
何かよ私は高くつくわよ
DPS Nicole
ジャトヤ
and
にかか
Pops
れ
with
ば
Vivian.
そろそろ本番かしら
Yeah, let's see if this team gonna works
私パイトン様本日は
and
お日
maybe
柄もよ
swap this and maybe swap this into and maybe swap this thing into attack percentage. Nope, there's no attack percentage. Oh shite, you're right. Evelyn team will be cooked.
パイトン様のお
No,
誘い
Evelyn actually have trigger. Oh shit, yeah, you're right. Evelyn team will be
背中
cooked.
任せていただけますか
Hehe, we just don't mention that.
出撃一切の
Yeah, Evelyn could.
あなたと
Yeah, Evelyn could works with trigger a bit. Even trigger is like even trigger is like the lightning weakness.
よ
いつ
Even like
私はオボルス
even
の
like
目
the
です
boss has the lightning. Even the boss has the lightning resistant. Yeah, I think we'll be using trigger here.
鉄こ
Ooh, this is a hard pick.
鉄道
Pretty hard pick, I'm not gonna lie.
今度
Jeez. How about Yosokaku? Yosokaku is on... Yeah, Yosokaku is actually nice. Okay, I got an idea. We go with the DPS Sokaku. DPS Sokaku should be the right choice. You got Anomaly Mastery here. Do you have like Anomaly Mastery for this one? She got this. Yep, she got this. She gotta be on this one. And do you have any like... Oh my god, we are short of one Freedom Blue. We are short of one Freedom Blue. Can I steal the set from... Can I get the set from Miyabi? It's gonna mess up your build like big time. But the only choices that we have here is Blanche and Bladesong. This is like our final choice. Steal and rob. Let's go, man. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, this one is better for Sokaku, because she's gonna need a lot of attacks. She's taking this one. Oh, nope. Or do we have like Swing Jazz? Okay, great. We have Swing Jazz here. Yep, she will be using this one. Blanche and Bladesong, ice damage, fire damage. Jesus. Anomaly proficiency, crit damage. Yeah, I'm gonna rob this one. Yep, this is the team that we're gonna go with. 1, 2.
鉄道
私を
用事僕
そろそろあなたと私で響き合う
Yeah, let me think.
背中
Are we
を
gonna
任せて
go
い
for
た
like
だけますか
trigger or are we
そろ
gonna
そろ
go
本番
for...
かしらあなた
鉄道
そろあなたと私で
Astra?
響き
Yeah,
合
I
う
think this team need Astra more than the Evelyn's team. Yep, this should be fine. Isn't Sokaku unironically the best second A rank DPS? I think so. I think Evelyn would be fine with Trigger and Nicole. Yeah, I think so too. I think so too. Oh, the Sokaku doesn't get any buff. Doesn't have the additional abilities on. Does that matter? Ice damage of our squad members is increased by 20% for 22 seconds. Yeah, it should be fine though. We should be fine without it because the point of it is to have VV and procs as much per kit as possible. When you got Lycon, it will be better. It will. It will.
任せてほしいのです
Astra gives so much anyway. Yep, you're totally right.
やっは
こ 邪魔です。ファイトン様、どうか見ていてください。カツモツせよ。でイエーイ。見てて。
主よ、私に尽くすよ。
やっ目障りです。
痛くも痒くもない。主よ、私に再勝。
裾が汚れます。
Yep, I don't think I'm able to make it. Maybe like 8 star, I guess. I think we will be moving on to the Evelyn team. Hello, Alan Joe.
不潔ですね。私の歌がついてるわ。くよーん。邪魔です。
主よ、私に再勝。
ご飯の時間だよ。はっ。はっ。ああ。へい。さっ。
What am I doing? I'm trying to like clear the deadly assault with this account. Yeah, it's... Hey, I think it's actually not that far. It's actually not that far to like 20Ks. But I think we will be moving on to the Evelyn team. I think it's possible, but really hard. Yeah, maybe like 30-40 run. I could see myself get up to like 18Ks, but anything above that is gonna be like extremely difficult. Agent dodge counter and EX special. When enemy hit that is not stunned, they increase by 10%. And when hitting and stun enemy, crit damage increased by 30%. Yeah, I should be using this one. Yeah, let me check the Sokaku. Nope, it's not leveled. 9 out of 16. Not really. Yeah, it could work. It could work. Oh, you don't even have her core max out. Yeah, it doesn't matter that much actually. You think Grace could work in her place? Maybe. Yeah, we could try. No, your Grace is not level. It's not level up yet.
鉄道。ほん。
じゃあそろそろ本番かしら。
So let's go with Evelyn, Triggers, and Nicole. Nicole should be using her energy. Nicole should be using energy regen. Yep. This should be fine. I would say your account is just lacking off another DPS and an Ether DPS to be specific. What about this? What does he do? Details. When there are like 2 or more Star of Lilas, it builds Ether damage. When there's at least 1 Mockingbird characters in the squad. Fire attribute, because why not? Hey, I think I was using the wrong Bangbu. I should be using Robin on the last Deadly Assault. Yeah, but we will just finish this one first. Yeah, I could see myself get up to like 18Ks with that Bang boost because it builds the anomaly pretty quickly. Let me drink some water. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, what is your... Yeah, something wrong with the build. Something is not right with the build.
私はオボロス。何かよ。私は高くつくわよ。
Yep. She should be using the... Yeah, let me steal everything from Astra. I will put it back. I will put it back for you. Oh. Wait. Yeah, this is the reason. Jesus. The Astra wasn't on the 4th set. The Astra wasn't on the 4th set's Astral Voice. And she's on Bashful Demon. That's why we couldn't get 20Ks. So it actually works. Yeah, Lucy Wenjing as well. Anyway, let's clear this one first and then we will get back. Yeah, I could see myself getting 20Ks. Like pretty clearly. Yeah, we should be able to get like 20Ks. Let me see, energy regen. Energy regen, attack. Okay, yes. Let's do it, man. Yep, we should be able to get 9-star. With that context. with that context. Man, that was such a stupid mistake. This is one of the best examples I've seen if the drive disc preset being such a good example. Snapped. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And quick swap to...
後ろにこの視線をくぐれる者はいない。
光栄に思いなさい。
まさに逃げられる。
Man, I failed the chain combo there.
逃げようとって無駄よ。
Can I get my last chain attack, please?
や
Oh,
はり一筋縄だ。
I actually failed that
狙撃
one,
の
but
心情は
it
一
should be
撃必
fine.
殺。エーテルサイト起動。連携攻撃準備回避だ。精密攻撃全力支援レディ
My Evelyn is almost.
受けてみなさい。
My Evelyn is dying.
解決する。食らいつきます。
Yeah, let me get familiar with the. Man, I don't think I could make it. Jeez.
前方をお任せください。
What should I do?
弾道を計算
One,
し
two, three, four. Yeah, I'm not doing well. I gotta say I'm not doing well. You should change Eve to Brimstone. I think her attack is 2003. Oh yeah, I haven't changed her Wenjin yet. Probably worse since Nicole give crit rate in important moment. You are totally right.
護衛対象確認。スタンバイ。
Yeah, she's on. Oh, yeah. I should have used this one. Like 100%. How about her crit rate? Her crit rate, is it too low? 75%. Now we got 100% crit rate. But do we need it? Because Nicole could give like another 15%. So we're gonna get like 70. So we're gonna get like 81 and yeah, 96% crit rate. 96% crit rate.
一切の強出現護衛対象確認。あなた私は
Trigger should be fine.
何かよ。
And Nicole with
じゃあト
the
ヤにかかれば
with the astral voice.
解決。わたわた。
Looks good. Yep. Yeah, I'm going to toilet. Don't forget the perfect assist for performance point. You're goddamn right. Let's go. One, two, three, four. Six bot.
来るぞ私の後ろに連携攻撃
受けてみなさい
I'm doing so bad. Yep, I should be dodging more.
弾道を計算
One,
中
two, three, four. Five.
回避だ牽制する連携攻撃解除する
受けてみなさい
やり最後の決
Oh,
気を
okay.
光栄に
That
思い
is
なさい
fine.
まさか逃げられるこの視線をくぐれる者はいないやはり一つ狙撃の
That
心
was
情
so
は
bad.
一撃必殺牽制する連携する食らいつきます
たっぷり遊んであげる
出力増大戦術支援レディ息もさせません
見てなさい
この一線を越える逃私の防御は破れまい私
That
こ
is so bad.
貴様にとっての終点黒火が見える私の後ろに
見てなさい
裏切られた後方で治療してください
Ooh. Yeah, how to do the Evelyn's chain attacks? Let me think about it. I gotta start with Evelyn. I gotta start with Evelyn chain attack before I get into the chaining phase. Then chain attack with the Nicole. Yeah, it should be doable.
エーテルサイト
And I should be dodging more with Evelyn.
備えて
倍返しよ
エンブス連携攻撃位置に
Oh, why am I using? Damn it. Ugh. Yeah, Evelyn is looking so pretty.
エーテルシート起動。
Yeah, that should be last. Nope, because yeah, nope, because I've been doing it for a while. You could do it next time when I'm streaming. Yeah, it's been like almost 3 hours for me. Yeah, but thanks for asking.
受けてみなさい。
私の防具をやめろ。
逃げようとって無駄よ。
この一線を越えてみる。守る。すべて排除する。
Yep, this is great. Yep, I'm cooking here. I'm cooking here. I'm cooking really well here.
やはり一筋縄でいかない。狙撃の心情は一撃必殺。
Oh, sure. Thanks a lot.
レディー。回避で制圧する後期です。
受けてみなさい。
この勢い最後の警告だ。食らいつきます。脅威確認。
光栄に思いなさい。
まさか逃げられると。私こそ貴様にとっての終点。
Oh, we got the last
鎮
hit.
圧まで止まるな。
Yeah, we got the last hit, but I forgot. I also forget to use like Nicole's defense shred.
変流の修正を行います。
Oops.
私がいますから。
Yeah, I don't think I could make it today. Yep, I'm gonna swap things back for you. And I'm gonna reset this one.
あなたとそろそろ本番かしら。
Yeah, I guess this is like pretty much it. I will replace thing back for you. I mean like, yeah, Orpheus, I appreciate that.
あなたと私
Yeah,
は
sorry.
響き合う。
Yeah, Orpheus, I appreciate that. And no, thank you. I just messed up all your gears. Yeah, anyway, thanks a lot for coming. And yeah, thanks a lot for coming. And I appreciate all of you guys. And I will be off stream. I will turn off the stream now. And I hope you guys want the 50-50 next time. And yeah, see you guys, man. See you guys. Yeah, have a good night, guys. Good night. Yep, thanks a lot. Let me turn the stream off and turn your account and get out of your account. Yeah, thanks a lot, man. Thanks a lot for coming. Goodbye, guys. Goodbye. See ya.